Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonia, and if you're new here, thank you very much for joining me today. For those of you who do watch the channel on a regular basis, I must apologize for the sound of my voice today. I've been battling a cold for about a week and it just will not go away, and I'm sounding a little nasally, I'm afraid, so sorry about that, but I do feel okay. I wanted to show you this little teapot. I absolutely love this little teapot. I found it many years ago in an antique shop. I bought it before I knew much about afternoon tea or teapots at all. I just liked it. I thought it was really pretty. It is a Sadler on the bottom. It's stamped Sadler, England. Sadler was a pottery manufacturer that started in, I think, the 1880s and was very prolific. You will find Sadler teapots just everywhere. They are in antique shops and vintage shops and thrift stores all over the place. They're very utilitarian and very pretty and just really, for the most part, really good teapots. This one, though, I do not use today, and I'm going to show you why. Can you see down in the bottom here? In fact, I'm going to use a flashlight to help you see this a little bit better. It's like a spider web of cracks and little fine lines and things that are all inside this teapot. And there's even some on the outside as well. I don't know if you can see that, those little fine lines. That is called crazing. And crazing occurs when there is a breakdown in the glaze, which is what makes china shiny, but it also protects the pottery beneath it. And what happens is the glaze pulls away from the pottery for whatever reason. Sometimes it's a temperature thing in the manufacturing stage, or it can be some other reason later on, but it pulls away from the pottery itself. It shrinks and it creates that crazing, that cracking that is going on. What happens is that not only weakens the piece, it makes it more susceptible to chipping and that kind of problems and breaking, but it also allows bacteria to get in those fine lines and crevices and grow. You cannot correct that. You cannot fix that. It will not stop. It will continue. And the piece is, unfortunately, no longer food safe. So crazing, chipping, hairline cracks, these are things you want to avoid when you are looking for pieces at vintage thrift stores, antique shops, anything like that. But having said that, there are some real treasures to find in those places. So this is one of my favorite malls in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now, antique malls are made up of individual vendors, so everybody's going to be a little bit different, but every time I've been here, they have always had a really nice variety of china and linens and tableware. So let's see what they have today. You know, I have long said that visiting an antique store is a little like visiting or revisiting your childhood, but it's a wonderful way to spend an afternoon. Platters and teaware are really good items to find in an antique shop because you'll find such a variety. Now, these are little butter pats. That's what they say. That's to put individual butter pats next to a plate, but you could also use them for your tea bag discard if you're using tea bags for your tea. This particular vendor has quite a few of them. These are pretty. Now this is a really lovely teacup. It doesn't have any markings in the bottom of it. But I wanted to show you the saucer that it's with. Now I'm not sure that's the actual saucer because there's no ring for the cup. But if you like that, and it fits well, and it's pretty, you could certainly use it anyway. But just be aware that this may not be the original saucer that was supposed to go with it. This set is quite lovely. It's not inexpensive. It's about $100 for a set of 4 cups and saucers and 4 plates, but you get all of that And if you consider a cup and saucer these days is around $30, that's not too bad. And they're so pretty. Fine bone china. That's quite lovely. And it looks to be in good condition. You would want to look at all of them. Napkins, little runners. Antique stores are wonderful for this type of thing. It kind of adds to the tea table when you're able to put something like that down under your dishes or under the place settings. You find some wonderful things here. These are kind of perfect, aren't they? Little guest towels. So very sweet. Little embroidered guest towels. Now here are some examples of the crazing I was talking about earlier. It's such a shame. They're beautiful platters, but there it is. And so they are no longer food safe. And here is a Sadler teapot. Huh, imagine that. Looks good. It's very pretty. Nice heavy lid. It's sitting right next to this. Perfect for clotted cream and jam. These little figurine style teapots are cute if you like that sort of thing. But watch for the chipping. Oh, now here's some lovely pieces. So you have your teacups and saucers. Looks like $15 for a set of a teacup and saucer. You have your sugar bowl and creamer. This dish could be lovely for strawberry jam and clotted cream. The tops to these teapots are taped down, and that's to keep them from chipping and getting damaged. And you could probably, if you really liked it, you could take it up to the front and they would untape it for you so you could inspect it. Make sure there were no chips or anything on the inside. Bowls, serving platters. This particular person has a lot of this. And then up yet one more level, look at all the teacups. Beautiful. This little blue teapot is sweet, and some pots will even say how much they hold. 6 cups. That's probably 6-ounce cups. I think I could see this one on a table of a rustic cabin somewhere. You know, just a good, everyday utilitarian teapot. I think these lusterware pieces can look so pretty. It looks a little stained, but other than that, it's not in bad condition. Oh, there's a little chip around the rim. Oh, this is lovely. Again, the lid is taped down. Let's see. Oh, they think it's pretty too. Need that 3-tiered tray. This is a sweet little set. It not only comes with a cup and saucer, but also 2 plates. And it's only $10. Nortaki. This is a lovely collection of little milk jugs, which you could have on your tea table. They're just beautiful. Very sweet. Need a Christmas tea kettle? It can go with your Christmas teacup and saucer. You just never know what you're going to find among the antique treasures. The lovely thing about an antique store is that the inventory is always changing. They're always getting in new items, new old items, I should say. So you might find just the perfect thing for you. And there you have it. As you see, there are some lovely things you can find at antique shops and thrift stores if you take the time to study and look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more tea videos. Until next time, bye-bye.